I love when we can start to stream with Meeks going, wow. Good evening, Booze. Happy solstice. And we
She's
have some
playing-
other happies
She's playing
somewhere.
with chords.
Hang on. I'm not playing with cords. AJ's been chewing on her cords, and I had to keep squirting her with water to tell her to stop. All right. So we have Happy Winter Solstice today and Happy Humbug Day. So if you have any frustrations to vent about Christmas, do it now.
Christmas
But
specifically?
I think you could just humbug everything. That's generally every day of the year for me. I'm just always like, I love it. And guess what? I picked this one just for AJ. It's National French Fried Shrimp Day.
No, I'm from
Fried shrimp. And then it's also Short Girl Appreciation Day.
Yeah.
It's me too. It's for the short girls.
I always forget who's short. See, for some reason, you don't give short vibes.
Well, I'm 5'4" and a half. That half comes and goes. If I put on heels, I'm usually taller than a lot of the guys I date, so I don't. So I tend to date shorter guys. And when I get a tall guy, God, I get so excited because like then I can wear the heels and then it's all, yeah, then I can feel sexy. But no, otherwise I'm just squat. All right. All right. Hello, guys. We are hot and I don't know. I'm having a hot flash because I'm drinking hot tea over here. AJ's been fiddling with her wiring for for a while now.
3 years.
So we're warm. We're warm, but we're here. We're ready to do this. And let's see who's all here. Hello, Miss Sassy Pants.
Hello,
and hello, haircut. Haircut's been I think she's been wanting to really go because she says she's just sitting over here growing her hair out.
You're a mother.
And she's no longer riding on the merry-go-round.
That's good.
And Clips is here. Hello, Clips. Oh my God. Clips, I tell you what. She posts photos of her food in the Discord, and I think I'm just going to get fat by what? I lost like 20 pounds. I'm going to gain it all back if I keep watching the food she posts. So it's good. She's amazing. And one of these days, I'm just going to show up at her house. Yeah, I'm going to blame her if I gain it all back. But yeah. I think looking at it, it's 0 calories if you just look at the food, right? So that's good. That's fine. But somebody brought me a bag of Snickers, like the little tiny ones. And that's horse shit. Like, just bring me a whole Snickers. Because, like, I think I ate half the bag.
Well, it takes longer.
I don't know. But I went out and I did a workout. So I think I burned most of that off. I hope, anyway. Sassy says she's got her witch's brew, her crystals, and her incense, and her candles going. Woo! I got my candles going back here. AJ's got some decorations going on in her background there too.
Most of my crystals and stuff over.
Most. And she's got her pink quartz. I've got, you know what? Where the hell is it fell out of my bra last night and it went under the bed. And I think Tansy took off with it.
That's funny.
Yes, guys, we do put crystals in our bra because they're closest to our heart there. And Haircut says she is taking a break from griping at my 5 minutes a week husband. Girl, that's a long time. You need a 1 minute a week husband. I suggest that. Just talk to him for 1 minute and just make sure he pays the bills. That's all you need. And Clip says, love it, Sassy. And wheels are going round and round for Haircut. Hey, Haircut, at least you're not watching the squirrels go round and round because that's all I do all day. Just watch the squirrels run in my head, spinning on their little wheel. And Sassy's got one of those husbands too. You guys are so lucky. Well, I don't know. You sound like you don't feel like you're lucky though. So I have no husband, but then I don't have anybody to pay bills either. So Let's see. Clip says Kesha will now be stuck in her head. Oh no, I'm sorry. I always get that one song of hers stuck in my head. I can't think of it. I guess it's not going to be stuck in my head right now. So, and then I told them all AJ is wrestling with wiring, and it sounds really scary. It did sound really scary. There was a whole lot of heavy breathing going on, and I did get like a real close up look of her boobs as they jumped into the screen.
They jump
But we
scared you.
did. I was just, whoa, girl. I'm like, I'm just gonna keep my mic here in front of mine. So I guess we'll probably get more views if they do that again.
My boobs are blocked.
Be a few more people watching tonight now. And Clip says, we're awesome together. I know, aren't we? Aren't we awesome? We did. I feel so good after Friday night. I thought everything went really well. I thought we had a lot of good juju flowing. Like things just kind
Squirrels.
of, yeah. Usually, yeah. I think it's because we're both infected with ADHD and we play off each other pretty well, I think. So, yeah. But thank you, Clips. That was very nice. And Tooms, I failed to mention your awesomeness. I take it for granted. um, there's days that I'm not so awesome haircut, but I won't show you those days. I will conveniently not stream on those days you don't. Actually, I almost forgot to put mascara on, and then I was sitting here checking everything, and I'm like, "What's wrong with my face today?" Like, I'm like, "Maybe I don't want to stream tonight. Like, something's wrong." And then I realized, oh, it's because I have no eyelash. I like have no eyelashes when I don't have mascara on because they're red. They're like pale red. So, but I went and put some on. Yeah, it's being a redhead isn't as great as what you think it is. It's kind of sucks. And Sassy says, yes, this collab is awesome. Thank you, Sassy. And Clip says, haircut, you worked on have you worked on your sarcastic retort? Yeah, men, you know what? I think that's the worst thing a guy could do to you. I think I would rather have a guy cheat on me than mansplain crap to me. Like like we're stupid. And I'm like, if they only understood, they need to get it together. We know more than they do.
I think
We
both is
understand the
true.
universe.
Like we're stupid.
Yeah, because I think a lot of women too they like to play down their intelligence because they think men like that, and then men meet real women who don't like that. We're not like that. We would just rather I would just rather have a guy like my sassiness and like my intelligence and just deal with it. Yeah, maybe he'll have to go outside and cuss a lot, but that's what love is.
Or they can just
And
kick rocks.
they go kick some rocks, yeah. And Clip says she loves AJ's chatty cat. She was already telling us to hurry up and get on because she was like, "Meow, meow," and I love it. My little annoyance is over there sleeping right now, but I'm sure she'll be up here before long and annoying me. But yeah, go down. Danceable. Are you guys playing music in the chat that I can't hear? Everybody's hello, Mia B. Happy solstice to you too. Are we all gonna go dancing naked tonight? Because isn't that what you're is that it's really cold outside here though.
You gotta show your tits
So
to the moon.
it's indeed colder than a witch's tit outside right now. Whew, I went outside just for like a couple. My lips are so chapped. It's horrible out there. And haircut said, "Happy solstice all around." Don't forget Short Girl Appreciation Day. We can't forget that, and the French fried shrimp because that's the most important. That sounds so good right now. I'm hungry. And Mia B says she doesn't get any respect. They've got a tall girl day too. You tall girls are so lucky. I just
the
tell
rest
you.
of the world is tall girl day.
Yeah, the rest of the year it's for you guys.
All you tall bitches. Okay.
Most of their legs are up to here, right? Like on me. Like my sister is like 5'10", and like I stand next to her and her like right. I'm just like, it's not fair, but hey.
You can reach
I gotta stand on I got step stools all over my house. So, Mia, be happy. Be happy you're tall. And you don't want to date short guys anyway, because they all have like they've all got problems. And Darlene says she's 4'10. So we're really appreciating you, Darlene. We're sitting over here complaining about I could probably pick Darlene up and hug her. I would probably feel taller around Darlene. But hello, Darlene. Welcome, love. And Ernie, hello, bird. I'm keeping my keeping my butt away from Ernie. Um, par- what? Ernie says I'm partially blind this evening. So forgive me if I misspell anything. What happened, Ernie? Did you shove a crystal in your eye? I thought you were gonna put that somewhere else. And Haircut says only love and typos, Ernie. It's all good. Mia says hands off anybody over 6 foot. Hey, if he's got a kilt on, it's fair game, Mia. I sorry, but
I'll climb who I want, Mia. Get over
I
it.
will climb that tree. I sent Mia. I've been doing Scott drops on her on Instagram, and there's this guy up in the Highlands of Scotland that does yoga, and he does it just in a kilt, and he does not wear anything underneath his kilt.
He wears it properly.
And he's very suggestive. Did it get hot in here again? Woo! So I sent him to Mia so that she could. He knows that's thirst trap. All the women are just like, and I'm there. I'm there for it. It's good. He does this handstand and his little butt cheek slips out, and I'm just like, that's not fair, because I've been all over those Highlands. I did not see any of that. Yeah, those shenanigans were not going on when I was up there. So
feels like
hello, Rubicon. I know. Like, don't and like all those guys over there doing it, they're all like, oh, you like a Scottish accent, and I'm like, but when I go over there, that's not the guys I'm seeing, right? Like, they're like sheep farmers and they're missing teeth and they smell funny, but hey, kind of like the guys here. But no accent. So I guess you gotta take what you can get. So hello, Rubicon. And let's see. Clips. I had a feeling you're it, Mia, even if Stevie shows up. Yeah, where the hell is Stevie? He's always here when I'm late. So yeah. Haircut says Discord. I have no idea. Yeah, Haircut, you gotta get into the Discord. Clips will post all her food in there. Yeah, oh my gosh. Let's see here. And plus we got to make I'm going to make eggnog French toast on Christmas. So it's good shit. And Clip says she has all kinds of good. Oh gosh, she's going to be posting the pictures, y'all. Warning. Mia's going to crochet and watch. All right. And Darlene's just going to hide. Oh, Darlene, don't hide in your room. Come out and play. Yeah, don't hide. All right, let me go through. All right, I see. Just seeing if I've missed anybody to say hello. Oh yeah, here we go. Scottish drops. Those kilt drops are the best, though. That was the first time I saw that guy. He's usually leaves a little bit more to the imagination. That left nothing to the imagination.
Sometimes my brain's tired and it doesn't want to imagine anything. So thank you, sir.
Sometimes I just want to see it. It's like, okay, just show me so I can go to sleep and
show us your dong. I'm sorry.
That's like my cup. I gotta show you guys this because this was my mom's and I found it up in the cupboard. So sorry, it's got my lip stain on it, but yeah, it's my cock mug. But it was my mom's and I saw it up there and I'm like, I gotta use that. And yeah, Mia says that was a really good drop. I've got more where that came from. Oh, I keep freezing up, guys. It might not be a good night, but we're gonna try.
We can do part 57 if we need to. Just we'll space it out how we need to.
We'll do part 3. All right, let's see. All right. I am down to the bottom here. So, Darlene, I'm going to have to read your comments before. Okay, so Pat Clips. Wait, who? No, not Clips. Clips is usually a good girl. Pat, I can't post hers without reading. And Darlene's now made the list. There was one other. I guess I've forgotten, so I guess they can post whatever they want now.
You should have known
I
that
remember.
about Darlene. But she saves lives, so.
But you know what? You can't control Darlene.
You can't.
So I'm just going to let her do whatever she wants. And same with Ernie. She's a bird. She can get away with stuff too. All right, guys. So we're going to pick up where we left off since we're just chattering away here. And I found out how to put my notes into StreamYard. Actually, I know. And did you guys see that I can do the clips now? Oh, I know. I'm so smart, which actually they're AI generated because I couldn't do that. I wouldn't. I'm going to beat my child. If you guys hear about me going to jail later, it's well deserved. He's over there like laughing like an idiot. Oh, I can't say that. Oh, wait. That's premeditation, right? Now I got to wait a year. All right. So where did we leave off last week on Friday? It's not last week. Seems like a week ago. But let me look down here on my list. Where I think we left off with wards, right? Protective hauntings and yeah,
and shit.
Yeah, it says I have on here protective hauntings. Some practitioners intentionally create wards, guardians, protective spirit presences. Presences. And they can appear like hauntings to outsiders.
I've actually never even, I mean, yes, now that you say it, but I've never known anyone, any friend of mine that does energy work to put any, like, an actual haunting as a protection.
Yeah.
But it makes sense to have, like, a guardian. I think most people that are practitioners of any kind that I know would rely on their own spirit guides that they've connected with and ask them. And it's interesting too, because you, even like your meditative work, when you are kind of doing journeys and healing, if you have to do any inner work, you can actually go in and leave them behind once you've gone in your meditation to go stay there and to continue cleaning whatever that gunk, whatever it appears to you in your journey, because it can be, I got wild meditation stories that I could tell you that are so vivid. But some of the things that they will go in there and kind of do the battle for you or clean out whatever it's manifesting as in, you know, in your own whatever reality that is. So I've heard of doing that, and I've done that with like my chakra cleaning and stuff like that through meditations, but I guess I've never thought about it as like a, like you hear about spirits, I guess you normally think of them not as benevolent, but they could be protecting certain areas as guardians.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it maybe to like paranormal investigators or a lot, or people, maybe if they don't cleanse the house after you leave, like if somebody's put up protections or a ward to protect a house and it doesn't get cleansed, perhaps when the new people, maybe they see it as a haunting, but it's really not. Like it's protection, it's not meant to harm anybody, but because we're talking about like protection, not harming, we're talking about good intentions, not putting out
but
like
who are they
the bad juju,
right?
Yeah.
So it's,
and
if I'm leaving it behind by accident or however, and just like, you know, poor Chloe, she was only protecting her owner. All things go back to Karen Reed, I'm sorry.
I know that poor right, like, yeah, but it breaks my heart because,
you know, like your own animal protects you, so it may come off as bad to the other person, but it's still a good
Right.
acting out of goodness, I guess. So
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people have had dogs, right, that have been like that. I've had a cat that was like that. If anybody like I had a boyfriend once that we argued all the time. And when voices would start to get raised, my cat would come and get like right in the middle of it and just sit there and look at him, like making eye contact, and her tail would start to twitch. And like if somebody ever had a familiar, like the real sense of the word, like that cat was closest thing that I think I've ever had. It was just
mhm.
crazy how she knew, and she still liked him. Like she would cuddle with him and stuff. But when it came to argument or a disagreement, she was always on my side. So she was a smart cat. But um, so I always kind of wondered about like the protective hauntings. I never really quite understood that. I don't know if like I was reading about that and I wrote down the note. So I'm not really sure like 100%, like if people are putting up wards, like I guess it depends on what their intention is, right? Like if they're setting it up just to protect themselves and then they're no longer there, I wouldn't think there would be um there would shouldn't be anything left,
there
or
shouldn't be. I mean, if you're doing if you
right?
actually are doing a warding practice, then the end of the like the ritual that you're doing is to thank them and then release or call them
Yeah.
back.
So I wondered if this is like, what if somebody came into your home? This I'm wondering if that's what maybe that's what it is more like, it's protecting you, it's not sitting out to harm anybody, it's just protecting you. So it's not trying to harm anybody, but
Right. I
keeping
mean,
you
well,
from harm.
so it kind of goes to the point of that I would make to people, especially if you're newer in it, is I don't ever work or call upon a being or an entity that has some type of representation that we're aware of that is of the physical world, even a guardian angel, because um, I think unless you're really banished, you really don't know whatever fully is you're coming into contact with or calling or
Right.
actually calling to work through you. Like never, I would never do that. Um, so yeah, I'd be careful. I mean, I would say the easiest thing to do and the best thing to do if you want to do basic wards is look up like energy bubbles, like protective bubbles, and visualize that and grow it from your heart space. And I can post some stuff about if anyone's interested in that
Yeah, I
type of,
like that.
because you can also send them to other people. Like if you have a loved one that you're worried about, or they're doing something that could be, not intentionally or just by the nature of like what their career is, whatever it is, and you feel that they need extra protection, that is an easy energetic thing that you can send to them.
Yeah, I like that. That's how I always kind of understood it, was you put out to protect yourself. It was like my mom always said, like, you put out that white light around you to protect
Mm-hmm.
you. And then like but it's not a like, but you're just like, I guess it would be a sort of meditation, because you're sitting there and you envision yourself, and it's all around you, and then to think about those people you want to protect as
Mm-hmm.
well. So like you said, like perhaps you have a significant other that's in the military, you
Mm-hmm.
want to, and they're on deployment, and you just want to take some of, you want to put that light around them, so you just sit and meditation. I'm not very good with meditation. It takes a little too I can't concentrate for that long. But I can long enough to like envision that person and to like want to protect them. So,
I think
yeah,
YouTube
but
is actually a great resource for that. Obviously with ADHD brain, it's really hard to like do the mind clearing version of meditation where you're like kind of like nothingness type thing, which I think is kind of a misnomer, is like what meditation is. I think that's kind of the first kind that most people learn about. So they're like, I can't do that. Like, but really what it is picking a focus. And if things come through your mind, just recentering and focusing back on that over and over again. But guided meditations, there are millions of them, like literally probably millions of them on YouTube. You could probably find something for a protective energy ward bubble for yourself or for a loved one. And for me, that actually really helps, just having something to follow in my mind. And then I can focus on visualizing that and not even having to think about what the next step in the process is.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I'm probably somebody who needs a guide to keep me on track because I'm not disciplined when it comes to keeping my mind focused and going in one direction. There's too many side tangents for me to get off on, and I said that wrong. But yeah, and I don't know how many other people have that problem too. And I wouldn't want anybody to like dismiss it quickly and say, well, I can't do this, so it's not for me. But it's helped me in the past. I know, like those times when you like my accident on Friday, I kind of feel like maybe I had some sort of protection around me. Not that I put it around me, but that I have the people that are protecting me on the other side, right? So like I firmly believe that they were watching out for me that day. So which doesn't have anything to do with meditation, but it is that protection.
But I
But
think
and you
seeing
do
that, recognizing it is a really, I mean, it's part of the wraps in the manifestation stuff that you've been talking about, is you reaffirming it and claiming that consistently is actually could be considered kind of that speaking it into being, using your words as magic in a sense. Like whenever it comes through my mind, I'm like, I reaffirm it out loud. Like, I know I'm protected. I know how many loved ones I have on the other side. I know how powerful they were in life, and I believe they're more powerful on the other side. And so actually, I really think I'm protected, like really well protected. And I'll just say it whenever I think about it, or whenever someone's gone, I'm like, nah, don't worry about it. You're protected. Like, you're good. And
yeah.
so just talk to yourself or to them. It's kind of just little rituals like that you can do, or moments that you can have throughout your day that kind of stack up in my mind.
Yeah. I like that thought. That's really good. And Ernie's over here talking in the voice of William Shatner. So I love it. And Ernie says David Lynch is really good at transcendental meditation, or he was. I don't know who David Lynch is.
Yes, you do.
Do you, I do? Do I?
He does.
Am I blinking? Do I need to go look him up? Is he Scottish?
He should be.
Oh. I'm going to look, because if he's in a kilt, we're going to have to stop this stream and I'll be back in a. Oh! Okay, now. Oh, yeah. Oh, hello. No. Well, there was a younger picture of him on here, and I'm like, he was pretty cute back in the day. Okay, yeah.
Younger Mr. Lynch.
Oh, yes. Yeah, back in the day, I probably would have, yeah. Oh, he died of emphysema. Something tells me, whoa, he had a lot of wives, though. I would have just been one of many. But, okay, well, I'll have to, yeah, I need
he was
to.
tapped into something
I really
though,
do. I will.
I knew what you were about to say. Dying of emphysema.
No, I wasn't. Yeah, well, smokers, I don't do smoking. But yeah, that's what I was gonna say. What were you what were you gonna say? What was he principally known for?
Why did my brain just die?
It happens.
What the hell were we just talking about? That's embarrassing. Y'all get it. Y'all are all ADHD too. What am I talking about? Y'all are all
Yeah, they're here for filmmake. Oh, Twin Peaks. Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I see. Yes.
That's why I was thinking about my boobs. Sorry. I was gonna make a boob joke, and that's what I was thinking about. And I was like, where did that
This is a family stream. No, it's not.
No,
That
there's a lot
hopes
of
of that
esoteric
ended a long
stuff.
time ago.
There's a lot of esoteric stuff within Twin Peaks. Kind of in the way that like certain people will go through The Shining and kind of like go through that and pull out the esoteric stuff in that. Like it's another one of those kind of.
Okay. All right, that makes sense to me because The Shining really, that was one of the first books I ever really read that wasn't about horses. Oh,
Okay, horse girl.
hey, I guess if you're first getting out of those Black Stallion books, yeah, then I pick up a Stephen King novel and it's like, oh shit, what is out there in the world? And picking up on, and then you watch the movie, right? Like, and it just makes it's nothing like the book. So, like, when people tell me how scary the movie is, I'm just like, you need to go read the book because the whole idea of these people going around, well, and I guess that was more probably Doctor Sleep, the sequel, where like you have this group of people just driving around looking for children with the Shining. Like I highly recommend them. I love
I mean, you
those
could look
books.
at it as a metaphor for something that people talk about a lot, which is pretty scary also, or even whatever The Shining, whatever that essence is.
Yeah, that essence.
Hi,
And it could be anything. Let's see. And Darlene says it helps with guided meditation. I don't have ADHD or ADD, but it helps on my end with the NDEs. We all have a lot of initials, and we're all infected with a lot of stuff. And Ernie says, "Claim that shit." And yeah, hello, Tish. She says you have to know a filmmaker. Yeah, it took me a minute. It's something. What Tiff was? She said it was. She called it something the other night, and I was going to write it down, and then I went back to watch the stream to take notes, and then I still didn't take a note. And it's something about being up here, and people are waiting and listening, right? Like they're waiting for you to say something, and you're like, "Well, there, it's gone. I don't know what to say now," even though you know what it is. So yeah, I need to have like post-it notes all over the place so I don't forget stuff. But yeah, it's like that you got to recall something so quickly, and yeah, that's probably gonna never happen for me unless I've got somebody in my ear telling me like, "Hey, idiot." Um, and thank you, Tish. Ernie says, like, yeah, I did. I looked him up. Yeah, he passed away. What did it say? 2024 or was it 2025?
It wasn't long ago. I remember.
Yeah. And everybody says great hair. Filmmaking. Everybody's screaming now. Everybody's okay. All right, we figured it. Oh, and Tish says I'm a film freak. You guys are making me laugh. My asthma's gonna act up. Let's see. And down here, OB mentioned Bible dips. I like to do it with any book but the Bible. What are Bible dips? Minx knows. I'm gonna have to look that. I'm gonna start that so I can go back.
Bible
Ernie.
She's like, don't move, human.
Ernie's the one that has the eraser head tattoo. Now that I was just like, I know Ernie has a connection to David Lynch, and I could not remember what it was, and it took me a minute. And Haircut says she wants to focus on her Etsy infection. I have numerous infections, but thank God they're not ones that are communicable. Like I'm not going to give them to anybody, so
That's nice of you.
At least that's good. At least for they're all my infections are in my brain. I think I probably even have a little mad cow disease. And Sassy says I have Native American ancestors, and I always feel connected. I don't have any, but I have old Celtic blood. So I like to kind of think that's what kind
we
of
all got native somewhere.
Well, some kind of native. Some kind of native, right? Yeah. But I always feel like we talk about feeling connected and protected, like when my first trip to Scotland, like it just felt like I was home.
AJ
like you're surrounded. Yeah, AJ doesn't know.
AJ knows everything. Her brain just
She
paused at
doesn't.
something.
She's just not able to recall at this moment.
Recall.
That's all it is. Yeah.
There you go.
It's
Recollection
just
is something completely different.
yes. That's the problem I have. I know shit. I really do. I just can't pull it out of my head sometimes. Um but yeah, I always like to think, cuz I firmly believe in our ancestors. I always feel like I have a large group protecting me behind me, especially when it comes to the women in my family. Like I always feel like they're always there. Let's see. Use a book for asking questions like
Oh,
tarot.
like
Oh,
the Bible thing that you're talking about.
oh.
I
So
know
like
people do that, but
I never thought of that. I mean, I have my deck, but they're more I guess they're more oracle than tarot, but they're ones that I it's a set that I like and I always say in tune, but I mean they speak to me and I feel very I guess I do. I feel in tuned with them. Like they're animal based and plant based, which is kind of me. So I love them. But and everybody's going to have something a little different that they but if that's something that works for if the book method works, I'd be interested in reading learning more about that. I think that would be really cool. My internet is really glitchy and I keep looking and I keep pausing at the making some really weird faces tonight. So I'm sorry.
that's how that.
Randomly open a book significant to you and pick out a sentence. Okay. Well, I have Stephen King and Jane Austen novels. So
I think that sounds fun.
I,
I
this is
have
going to
Pop
be,
on
this is,
Pop.
uh, yeah, Dr. Seuss. I gotta drink something here. It doesn't have anything alcoholic in it. I wish, but all right, I'm gonna pop down here and
We should totally do it.
oh my gosh. I wouldn't be able to get any of this loaded. I'd be loaded, but I couldn't get the StreamYard loaded.
Well, we start during the
Um,
stream.
hello, Leanne. Oh, we have someone new in chat. Hello and welcome.
Hello.
Guys, don't scare her off. Do not scare off the new people.
I mean, she sees the name of the channel.
Yeah. We are a little feral, some of us, a lot of us, but yeah, we're pretty nice still though. All right. Well, hello, new here and welcome. And let's see. Okay. So I got to pop my nose up. This is way easier to do than um how I was trying to do it before. I'm glad StreamYard is doing something worthwhile for me instead of the not. So
Instead of not. Okay.
the problems you pay $50 a month. I want something for that money, but like I could just use YouTube to go live if I wanted to. I don't need to pay anybody anything, but now they're kind of working it. So I think maybe I'll stick around with them for a while. So we're going to go on to I had a question I thought here. Well, we did talk a little about like the intention matters and I did have a question. It was about how do witches protect a space without inviting fear or negativity? Do you want to give your opinion, AJ, and then I don't do a lot of protection energy. Like I said, I'm plants and animals, so I don't.
It depends what practice you're going to follow because you could full on go into casting a circle and calling on the corners, which has its own various ways, but basically it is casting protection and calling on the directional corners. You would call in any of your patrons that you work with. It just depends how advanced, how many people, again, I don't generally get that far into it. So I would look into it, and I'd be happy to talk one-on-one with anyone if they wanted resources for that. But nice.
Leanne, you stumbled into the right chat.
Sounds like it. But generally, what I do is also, again, make sure it is really about setting your own energy and making sure that you are in the right mental space to be working with energy. Again, if you're inviting energy in and you're going to be manipulating it on some level, manipulation sounds like a bad word, but I think everyone knows what I mean. That you're changing it.
Yeah.
You're utilizing it. You're transmuting it. So it could be as simple as like put on a playlist that's something that gets you excited and high vibe and feeling good. Not anything that's really like physically worldly based type stuff, not anything that's materialistic, but just something that's kind of fun and lighthearted, and getting yourself in that headspace of just like what makes you happy, what makes you feel joy. If you're feeling fear, it's not the right time to work with energy. It's gonna either backfire or it is going to be imbued within what you're doing, or that is low vibration of itself and having fear and working within that headspace. So you're playing with energy and you're in a negative, lower vibrational space, and that is a signal or like an easy way to be open towards calling in or just being a beacon for something negative to come in, attach, mess with whatever you're doing, and best case scenario, it just doesn't, whatever you're trying to do doesn't work. So, timing with everything can be important to people. Some people place like day of the week, where the moon is, where certain planetary alignments are to do certain workings, but energy, I would say, is first and foremost the most important. If you're not there mentally, don't even do it.
So if you're you're stressed out, especially if you're angry, you probably should avoid any
Yeah.
type of rituals because you're probably only going to pull if it
Now there are
doesn't
people
it
that
might.
will. Okay, so there are people that will channel that energy because it drives it and it puts a passion in it. Like I've seen, and I'll send you a channel. I actually really like the chick, but I would never do the stuff she does. What's it? Arabian Conjurer, I think is her name. I'll send it to you because
Okay.
she will curse someone. She will put a whole hex on them, and she does workings for people that pay her, and she'll put them like she'll film herself doing them and go live doing it.
Ooh.
She does intense work, and she's aware. I'm like, she is aware of the karma that is going to come back. I think it's for some people, it is a part of the practice and the understanding. Like, this is what my role is here right now,
Mhm.
and they're willingly taking that on. But she definitely feels it, and it can help you feel more passionate. And I think there's a way to channel that energy of what it is that you're passionate about, what you're upset about, what you're concerned about, but not going in there still with a level of faith and transmuting that more into like a driver and a passion behind that actual base emotion, if that makes sense.
It does. I always I'm a firm believer in what you put out there is going to come back to you and it's probably going to be intensified. So I will not be rest assured guys, I will not be putting a hex on anyone because
Yes.
I've already had a bad bad enough stuff happen and I thought I was being pretty nice to people. So but yeah, I always like Sassy says here, she's like she won't touch your cards when she's upset. And I'm pretty much the same way. Like if I want to, unless I'm now I do have to say, like, if I'm really like if I need a question answered, like if my heart's hurting or like I need some sort of answer, not necessarily like when I'm angry. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I never do it when I'm angry because I always feel like that's probably going to bring I really do I don't prescribe to demons and things like that, but I know there's a lot of negativity out in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want those sort of attachments around because they take a long time to get off of you. And so I try not to do that, but I will, like, if I'm upset, like if I'm very sad and I need some guidance, like I need to know, hey, what should I be working towards right now, or you know, what's in the cards for me, literally, right? I will ask my cards. But yeah, if I'm pissed off or ready to go start the tractor up to dig a hole, not the time for me to yeah, and I do make like, I take my herbs, like the plants and stuff that I collect, like, I love lavender, so it's, like, everywhere, and I put that in just about everything, like, I make the little bags, protection bags, right? And, I always make sure I have a very clear mind when I'm putting those together, when I'm
Mm-hmm.
working with them, even when I'm out collecting things, like,
Mm-hmm.
as I'm snipping stuff and putting it, in my little bag or my little basket, I try to like, you should be enjoying yourself, have your head clear, and enjoy it. Enjoy what you're doing, and so when you're using your cards, cleansing your house, whatever you're doing, just try to keep well, for me anyway, I try to be upbeat, try to stay on that higher plane and not be like negative feelings, if you're scared, things like that. I think those are the things that kind of attract that negativity that can
Mm-hmm.
attach to you, and it takes a long time. I swear I had an attachment, like, at some point this year, like, I just could not shake, like, some bad thoughts, and I kept thinking, "Well, did I must have done something at some point," but, um,
Not
yeah, and
all.
you can feel it, like, when it's gone, like, when it lifts off of you, it's just like like, it's just like the veil's lifted and you can see clearer and your heart's beating, you can, like, hear your heart beating again, it's not like, how to explain it? Like, when you have all that negative energy on you, like, your heart like, it doesn't resonate, like, your heart seems like
Mhm.
it's beating,
You
and I
feel
don't know how to
disconnected
put it.
with stuff.
Yeah, like, it doesn't seem like it's beating, but it's like it's so far away, like, you're disconnected from it, like, it's not quite there, but then when it's all lifted, like, there's your heart beating, you can hear things again, and I know it sounds to those people who don't believe in this stuff, right? They're probably like, "Oh, that's so damn corny," but, um, I probably would have thought that a long time ago too. I would have thought all this stuff was corny, but there's something to it. If it's something that makes you feel good, what's the harm in it? If it's keeping you, grounded and keeping you happy, keeping your environment happy and cleansed, then I don't, uh and as long as you're not, like, just I don't know about putting hexes on people. Let If there's people who wanna do that, then go yeah, that's good for them, but yeah, I don't
There
wanna
are
invite
people
that
that will
stuff
do
in.
that. I wouldn't
There
invite
will
anyone to do it.
I
But
yeah, I wouldn't either. Like I said, I put some bad thoughts out there in the universe, and I think they came back at me, and I think that was some of the problems that I had this year, so,
you can certainly
um
inadvertently do that to people. For sure. That
yeah, I think I
there are
did.
there are moments when you don't realize, and then all of a sudden something happens, and you're like, again, it's one of those things like, was
Mm.
it a coincidence or
Yeah, I always, I
hmm,
don't know, I know I put out some bad I know I was putting out some bad energy to a certain person because, they really they did some really bad stuff, but, uh, and like I said, like, my mom always told me that you just be careful what you put out because it's gonna come back at you tenfold, and I mean, she was wrong sometimes, but it was very rare. Now that I look back, I'm like, yeah, she was probably right about a lot more things than what I gave her credit for. So, but yeah, just be careful. If you don't want to, if you want to go seek those people out, go ahead. But just we're warning you, right, AJ? We're giving you a little bit of a warning. Just be safe. Yeah, because with
No,
anything
there's
you dabble, something bad could come back at you. So just be careful. I think that's my advice, AJ. I'll let you
yeah,
take
I mean,
it.
I think it's better at the end of the day to focus inward on yourself and elevating yourself rather than focusing on um, putting someone else down. Put that energy back into yourself in a positive
Yeah,
way.
redirect it. Pull all those things back into you. Focus on you and self care, which is, I think, something we can all do, and it doesn't have to be magic. It's just take care of yourself. And Leanne says, I have always felt homesick for Ireland and never been there. Do you think it's because of ancestors or a past life? If you, I, my ancestors came from Scotland. But I also kind of do believe in past lives too. But it could be both.
Mm-hmm.
But I know the majority of my ancestors. I'm like 60, yeah, 65% Scottish, and that's Highland and Lowland Scotland and like northern England, so like that whole area. And I felt it when I went there. I love Ireland, like when I went to Ireland, but it was a little different. Like, and when I did my Scotland trip, yeah, it was like coming home. That's all I can say. Like the people, everything around me, I just felt really connected to it. And oddly enough, my first trip that I went, I didn't know how much Scottish I had in me. I thought it was Irish because that's what everybody said. Like, you got red
Mm-hmm.
hair, you're Irish. And even my grandmother, she told everybody her dad was Irish. Well, he was Scottish and English. So I don't know why she decided that it was cooler to be Irish than Scottish, but whatever. She was
Interesting.
a little different. She was a little different sometimes. And yeah, so even when I went the first time, I didn't even know how connected I was, but I just felt more in tune with everything there. Just everything around me just felt more just connected. I was
Mm-hmm.
connected to it. I still love Ireland. I've still like I've gone 3 times. I love it. But it's not quite the same as the trips I've taken to Scotland. It's those are like I said, it's like going home. It's hard to explain, but Leanne, if you get a chance, it sounds like it's calling you. And from my experience, if it's calling you, there's something um you need to tap into that. You need to go there for some reason. That's what I would read into it.
Mm-hmm.
I when I went to Scotland, I brought back a little bit of dirt that I keep with me, which sounds so weird, but um that way it's always with me in some form or another, right? Like if I can't get back for if I can never get back again, at least I always have a little part of it with me. So but I firmly believe if you're thinking that much about it, there's a reason for you to go. Somebody's maybe your ancestors are over there like, "Hey, come back," you know. All right, let me go back up. I missed a bunch. I'm trying to keep up with chat tonight. I am not going to let you guys get like an hour ahead of me like last time cuz I still I promised you guys I starred all these comments, but guess what? I forgot. Forgot to go back. There were so many good ones too, but I still can go back to the live chat, which I promise I will. And Darlene says I always go with my intuition. If I don't feel good, I don't even touch my cards. And that's really and what about card? I know you said your mom gave you your first deck, right,
Mm-hmm.
AJ?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See, I just went and picked mine. I just was like I've had a couple different decks. Like I had, true tarot decks and uh but they never like I used them, but they never really felt part of me, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then the deck. deck that I've had now for like what 3 4 years. I think I've had it like I have no it, for lack of a better term, it's connected to me. So it just feels like a pet, like somebody like my favorite cat or something that's always there with me. It's the only way I can describe it. But um if you guys are interested in cards, I don't know. I got Sassy into to get her first deck, and she went crazy. She's got a few of them now, so I still got my old ones, but like the only one that's ever out is my the deck that I always keep here.
You know, it's
So, but
interesting too for anyone who doesn't have.
I'm not gonna.
Oh no, you froze. Don't do that again. Oh, you're drinking cock. Okay.
I'm still here.
Um.
Stop looking at my cock. God damn.
Funny.
Pervert.
I was gonna say for anyone who's interested in learning how to read tarot, but because they can be expensive, you can probably get them for less. But the original, or like what I would say, oh, I don't know what we want to call them, because some people have different issues with it. Travelers or gypsies or whatever name they want to go by. No disrespect intended. They're represented in the regular deck of cards. Like you can start learning how to use tarot by using just a regular deck of cards. Each of the suits, like the cups, is like that's the heart. So your heart's suit will be represented there. So there are ways around it that you can start practicing with. And Pinterest is a great resource for learning what each of those are. They have kind of like cheat sheets for the major arcana and for the different suits. So it's just kind of fun
Yeah.
too.
How do you feel about old decks? Like when you say you went to a yard sale and found a deck of cards,
If you
a
feel
tarot
called,
deck.
to them, I don't know. I would if you're not sure how you feel about it, I would cleanse them for sure.
Yeah.
Which you can do with anything, and which I would do. It's a good point to bring up. Going to any metaphysical store or shopping online for crystals or anything like that, cleanse them when you get them home, because
Oh.
you don't know. I mean, again, they'll pick up energy. That's kind of what we use them for, right? So you want to make sure they're reset to your energy, that they're cleansed. And then unfortunately, there are also people that will go into some of those stores and put bad energy and intentions on purpose on those things, because there's asshole in every community. So anytime you do that, especially though, like,
Everywhere.
antiquing and estate sales and all that, I mean, it's great stuff. And sometimes it feels good to get something that like has history, that history feeling to it. But
Yeah.
again, that's something that you could just go ahead and cleanse, or you could talk to your guides if you're in touch with them. Um, Again, it's just reset everything to your own frequency is what I would advise. Clear everything and then reset it.
Yeah, I've I asked that because I've picked up a few on occasion, and I've also gone to the estate sales and right though I've picked up some weird stuff. I always cleanse it as well as I hope I've had a few things come home. But they usually don't stay very long after you cleanse, but still, if it if it gives you a bad vibe,
Leave it.
leave it.
It
Leave
ain't
it
for you.
there. It ain't for you. It's for somebody else. Or I mean, you don't know what the previous owner left behind on those cards. You like I said, there's assholes everywhere. In every community, maybe they wanted to make sure those cards never went to somebody else's hands. So if something feels off, trust your gut instinct. It's there for a reason. Uh,
The other side of
don't.
that, too, as a caveat, is and the best example I can think of for this is if you feel unnaturally obsessed with the idea of getting something, say you do come across a deck or a piece of furniture or something, and it is calling to you in it, like not just like a nudge, like, oh, I like this feels right, this feels like a fit. If you feel obsessive over something, the way that people talk about houses a lot, oh, the house called to me. You hear that a lot with haunted house stories, like how these begin is the house will call upon certain people for a reason, whatever that is, and you will become stuck and obsessed with that place, with that object, and that's not a positive attachment. So be aware of that feeling as well. Just like any relationship, right? Like kind of fun to be obsessed for a little bit,
If
but
you're too strongly attached, yeah, if it's well, yeah, because I think there's mostly women in here. Well, at least in the chat, and we're 2 women. We know. Well, guys have been here too, right? Like we know there's crazy women out there. So not that we are. We're not. We're good. But
never
yeah,
been
if
to.
you like something like all of a sudden like you're just like, "Oh, you got to like I got to have this mirror." Right? Like you're at an estate sale and it's just like
Yeah.
buy me, buy me, buy me. I gotta have that, you know? And you're sitting there like for whatever reason, maybe it's like, maybe I'm gonna maybe walk away. Cause I could think of a couple ex-boyfriends. It's like, oh God, look at him. And then it's like, no, I should have walked away and left that one at the estate sale too. Let somebody else buy that one because it wasn't for me. So um but yeah, be that's a good point that AJ made. If something is pulling you too strongly, that might be a red flag too. So watch for that. Watch for a little too
Don't let
much.
that thing love bomb you.
Yeah, it's like, come here, I'll love you forever. No, no, it won't.
Mhm. Mhm.
And
Liar.
Darlene, this is I like what Darlene says here too. It's an intimate relationship, and I think she's talking about like your debt, like your cards,
Mhm.
right? Like that's how I feel. Like that's why when I say like they're like my favorite cat or like my pet, right? Like it's not like I treat them like a, but they mean a lot to me. Like they're always with me. Like that. It sounded so corny to me. Like initially, like my very first, and I think I got my first set off of Amazon or something like a long time ago, and I was just like didn't really know what to do with them, and then my mom's like, "Oh, you gotta sleep with them and put them under your pillow," all this stuff, and I'm like, "Oh god, that's so freaking corny," right? And maybe that's why I didn't really ever feel like, connected really to any of the decks that I had at first, and then,
Mhm.
I got this deck, and I did that. I did all the stuff, like, it felt a little weird, sleeping with it under my pillow, I had to explain that. Like, what are these things that you got cards under your pillow? I'm like, "Yeah, it's just shut up." I always had them in my bag wherever I went, always with me, and I feel like they really probably did pick up on my energy, like, they know me now. So, it does sound weird, guys, but I'm gonna tell you, I was the same place some of you may be when you go out there and look for, your first deck or another deck, uh, try it. Try it. Just try it. Just like when everybody was telling me to put a crystal down my bra. I thought they were all messing with me. I'm just like, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not putting this down. Guess where I have them? I put that thing down in my bra because guess what? It's always with me. But I can't put the tarot deck down there because it's not comfortable. I would need probably bigger boobs because
Mhm.
yeah. But the weird things you do to feel connected to the things, like, especially your tools, like, you should feel very connected with them, and if you don't, um, I'd also be a little cautious if you're not feeling connected to something and you're trying to use it. It's like maybe like using a saw, like using a skill saw and not knowing how to use it. You might lose a finger. You might not lose a finger with a tarot deck, but you might invite something around that might not be quite so nice. And Darlene says crystal tits and crystal boobies. People are gonna listen to this and they're like, girls are talking about they're sleeping with their cards, they're putting crystals places that they shouldn't. It's like, try it, guys, try it.
Ernie?
Sassy says stay away from the clearance rack. Hey, if that guy is like, he been around and he's been sing. I mean, the mirror. If that mirror has been around on that rack for a while and it's not had an owner for a really long time, you leave that damn thing in that shop and you walk away to not spend your time and money on it. There's a reason he's still it's still there. Just leave it there. Its mom will be back to pick it up. Sorry. All right. On we go. So thank you, Leanne. Welcome to new subscriber. Yay. See, AJ, look, you come on and we got everybody flocking in now. So
it's the crystal tits. Oh my god. Things are dying.
This Leanne, right now I only have the one channel and we're dabbling a little bit. I've got a lot of interest and hoping to keep them all like combined for right now. We I like the paranormal. I like a little bit of the, like, for lack of a better term, I guess the witchy stuff. That's what I call it because I don't know. People get a little weird about it, but ghost, witches, energy, spiritual. But I like cemeteries. I like all of that stuff. So I even like true crime. So it's a little bit of everything. But eventually, we might end up having like a spinoff. But I got to get this channel started first before I start thinking about spinoff channels. So yeah. But yeah, welcome, Leanne, and I'm glad you're here. And if you want to talk about Ireland, I will talk your head off because oh my God, three of the best trips of my life ever. And Ernie says, I think tarot is about intention, so you might invite negative thoughts. Your own thoughts can be your own worst enemy. You can manifest whatever you think. Very true.
I mean, you can definitely, it's one of those things where sometimes it can be hard reading for friends or even yourself sometimes because you are going to have a harder time taking your own bias and knowledge and understanding about a situation out of it, and your cards will reflect what you're actually thinking instead of calling upon whatever you believe that information comes from, whether it be your higher self or something else. So, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let's see where my notes are again. Let's see. So,
real quick, I need to charge this thing about to die.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute myself and all that, so you can keep going, and I'm not making a bunch of racket.
Okay.
Be right back.
All right. All right. BRB. Let's see. I can read the chat while AJ's gone. I gotta sit up here a little bit, you guys. Oof. There we go. Trying not to touch my little purple pom-pom. And let's see. And she makes a very good point there. I know. Well, Darlene says she doesn't read for herself. I read for myself. Usually, that's the only person I will do readings for. I know, Darlene, you do readings for other people. I feel a little. I get a little nervous because I'm afraid if people don't like what you're going to tell them, they don't, right? Like they don't want to listen. to what the cards are telling them. Uh, because I've had a hard time myself listening to what my cards are telling me, and I've asked it some pretty like um difficult questions that I probably knew the answer to, but I wasn't able to admit it to myself, if that makes sense. Uh, so I I'm the only person I do with my I think I did a I think I did sassy one time. And I think we did okay, sassy. Give me a thumbs up if you thought it was okay. Um, but generally when I don't do it a lot. Like I don't sit down every day and pull my cards out. Like I don't do that. But if I'm struggling with something or um yeah, if I'm struggling with something or I need to figure things out, like if I feel like I'm at a crossroads, like if I need to uh figure out which direction I need to go. I'm That's when I pull my cards out. So that that's where I go. Other people, I know if you can do cards for other people, I think that's amazing. I just get really nervous with it. Like it even takes a lot. This has taken a lot for me just to say that I have a deck of like that I even have cards and that I do this cuz um being how do I say it? Like in the so when you have an interest in science and like I love the paranormal from a scientific viewpoint as well as a more spiritual viewpoint, if that makes sense. Like I like the science behind it. I think that that might help us figure out what's going on, like what it is, what all of it, like that's what science is for. So I respect that. But then when you try to tell science-minded people that you also like your tarot cards or you meditate or right, like you believe in herbs and crystals that will protect you and things like that, suddenly people start like there's just this way that they look at you, right? Like it's all of a sudden you're and that's one of the things we've been sort of talking about, like that stigma, I guess. Like if you're into these things, you're a witch, you're Wiccan, all of these, and it's not. You're you. It's just you. You can have an interest in both. You can um love to go ghost hunting and use all the tools, right? You can do all of that. You could still do that. I've done it. It's possible. But you can also be a really good paranormal investigator if you have tapped into that side of you, that intuition and you understand it. Like you get a good like if you trust your instincts, you trust that intuition, I think it makes you well, not just for that, I think it can make you a better person too. And it'll help you out in a lot of situations in life. So, yeah, I get a little afraid to tell people at times. So I don't just come right out and go, "Hey, this is what I do." Um so yeah, it takes a lot for me to tell people that and I almost kind of want to pass out right now just telling you guys, but yeah, it's a lot easier with AJ here to talk about these things and I can't yeah, and Ernie makes a really good point here. You can do readings for yourself about other people and I've done that too. Like if I'm usually that's what I'm probably about 3/4 of the times that I go to my cards is when I'm struggling with, a relationship. Doesn't have to be with a like a romantic relationship. It can be a friendship or a family member that I'm struggling to communicate with or understand on a different, just trying to get along with them. Sometimes it takes I'll consult the cards, so to speak, right? And it will, you sit down with them. I don't call it meditation really. I just sit there with my cards and I put my intention. Like, what do I want to, like, why are we having such a difficult time communicating? Why is this, like, what can I do? Things of that nature. So I think that's what Ernie, at least that's my take on what Ernie's saying. Cause that's, yeah, most of the time I'm asking, how do I get along with somebody, right? And Sassy says, yeah, I did. Sassy's one of the lucky ones because I don't do it very often, but woohoo, Crystal Tits is back.
Sorry, I have to flip my iPad upside down, and it's really weird to like.
and yeah, and Ernie says there's a lot of different decks out there. Look around. It took me a while. Some people find one and love it and don't have others, but I don't know too many people like that though. Everybody I think I know seems to have a lot. I hope that was your hand up there, not your. Nope, those are your boobs.
My bad.
Oh shit! The views just shot up to like 120. Oh, yeah. I told Sassy, I was like, when I first told her, I was like, shh, don't tell anybody I have a deck of cards. Like, don't tell anybody I do this because I don't want anybody to know. And right, Ernie, it's about intention. So when whatever good intentions, right, just always make sure you got your mindset. Mind clear, I should say. And Haircut says, when I was a kid, I took my cards to school and soon I was convinced to listen without outward tools. I'm still an artist and I make imagery. I think visually, but I listen without device. Well, you are better. I don't know if it's ADHD. I can't listen very well. I have to have a visual, I guess, in front of me so so I can understand it. But I like that you can do that. That is I think that takes like a step up from that you're very in tune with yourself. So yeah, and Leanne, I hate that people react like it's just so silly.
It's
That you can't just yeah, you're the devil. You're a witch. Oh, you got to be sacrificing chickens and you're like, no, my chickens are fine. I don't even eat my chickens. Like they live till they die. They die natural death out here. Usually it's by raccoon, but
y'all the ones out here flesh. I don't do none of that.
If nothing on my farm. Their eggs, I give their eggs away to everybody else. I don't even eat their eggs. I buy my eggs so bad. I don't want to eat I don't want to eat. They're my friends. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to eat their almost offspring. And Darlene says everyone will see that cards many different interpretations. Yeah, so it's what. Yeah, because I've seen. I've watched a lot of the tarot readers on YouTube, and all of them vary. Right, like when they're reading their cards and stuff, they vary from what, like, I guess if you went and bought a book on like tarot for dummies or something like that. Bless you.
Thank you. I'd say they are usually fairly similar. I'd say the thing that you look out for with someone online is that they're consistent with what they're reading, that they're not just making shit up and changing it. But they learn under different people who learn different ways, and there are certain symbology within. Yes, thank you. Within the cards that will resonate with you within your own life for a different reason, or some decks will have more certain groupings of colors that'll mean something specific to you, and so you can kind of develop your own language and have patterns that are slight interpretations that'll be different from person to person, just based on your own meaning in your life. but largely it'll be the same.
Uh-oh. Somebody's coming.
Oh, it's little.
She's on her way over here. And Darlene says, yeah, someone is it that when Darlene means like someone may see something that I don't notice, is it like the person you're reading may look at the card and see something different? I wonder if that, but I know like like I said, I don't do readings for other people. I just do my own. So you want to come here? Hang on. I gotta grab little baby.
It's little.
Oh, it's my little baby.
Minx, do you see how little she's looking at it? It's little.
Mm-hmm. She's like, I'm famous. Oh, there she goes. Boop. This is where okay.
She's a parrot.
This is gonna be a thing for now until she's like 50 years old. Because she's gonna live till she's 50. Oh, there she goes. Nope. She's like, nope, I've got things to do, Mom. Trouble to stir. Yeah. Okay, you go, baby.
Oh, Minx, have a baby.
She's like, no, I don't want a baby.
But bitch, I was spayed when you got
And Leanne says, embrace your gifts. And that's very true. Darlene, crystal tits.
I'm sorry, guys.
I can't wait till I ask the StreamYard to do the AI clips again because crystal tits did pop up on the last one, and I was like, maybe I should put this in. We'll see.
Listen,
but
I'm
like
also feral tits apparently because I just don't care.
Yeah. Obviously. Oh, what? Well, now she's sitting there looking at me like you let me go. And I'm what? You want to come sit with me? Oh, she just gave me her paw.
Oh, that's so cute and little. Stop that.
And Haircut says it's not a step up, it's just fear of what other people think, really. Yeah, I have a big fear of that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not
but you're here on
I'm not ashamed to admit it. I've always had that problem. Like I was just But I am. Like I said, I told Sassy just not too many months ago not to tell anybody anything about my tarot deck. Like I didn't tell you this. I'm not telling you how to do this. Don't you tell any. I will deny it all day long. Just like the holes in my backyard. I'm going to deny that shit for like, I'm going to deny it. So I am getting to the point where I do feel more comfortable with it because you can either accept it or just not. If you don't like this, you don't have to listen to it. And it's taken a while for me to get used to that fact. Like, always worried about what people think of you. It's hard. It's a real hard thing to get past. And like when there are people that are like that just do their own thing, like I'm amazed by them. Like those are the people I'm really envious of because they just go do their own thing. And that's where I'm getting in my life. That's where I want to be. I just want to go do my own thing. And if you don't like it, then hey, and now I'm here. So shit. Making a fool out of myself in front of 187 people. So, and Arlene, or I'm not, or well, I guess if they're still watching, I must have my tribe. So then I think we can all find that. We can. And Darlene says, I don't care. Oh, what happened?
Bye.
Oh, Tansy, what are you doing down? Oh, she's on. If everything goes blank, it's Tansy. I don't know where something just happened over here. Darlene says, I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm not going to lie or sugarcoat it. I have a bad habit of sugarcoating stuff because I don't want to like be mean, come off as mean. Like I gotta pull my bra showing there.
Bra.
And Haircut says, my mother never used cards, just a little remote viewing or whatever fit the need. Dang.
Little sprinkler.
Just a little.
No big.
Yeah. Damn. I wish I could do it because there's a few people I'd like to. Well, see, no, I would probably use it for bad. I would use that superpower for fun. Be like, what's he doing right now?
Feel a little nosy, it's fine.
I'm a very freaking nosy person. I mean, well, of course we are. We all like OB, right? So
Snoopy Doopas.
we're Snoopy Doopas. And Haircut says, I wish I were more comfortable, Darlene. I was just too young when I got the shit kicked out of me about it. Never felt secure about it since. It takes a while. Yeah. People are assholes, I tell you. Okay. Something. I think I have a tansy here in my eyeball. Okay.
Now
Not the eyeball. Yeah. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's like ectoplasm. Maybe we have a ghost circling us.
did.
And Darlene says, I have had a few people tell me I should do my own channel and charge. Darlene, you should. If there's anybody out there who is, I mean, you damn girl, you're always like she's like one step ahead of the like me in the chat all the time. Like she'll pop in there. Like I'll pop into the chat and I'm like, well, Darlene just answered all those questions that I just Darlene, I will support you. I'll be your first subscriber. And I will have you on here if you want to come on and do a reading for people. That would be cool. And Darlene says she's got lots of hearts on her. Hello, Girl Ryan. I haven't seen Girl Ryan. She's supposed to bring us photos of her the dick hamster that she got on a clearance rack.
A dick hamster?
He was a little asshole hamster, apparently. Yeah.
He was on a clearance rack?
Essentially, and we just talked about not picking up things off the clearance rack. And Girl Ryan lived that experience. So, yep. Oh, did you come here, babies? Okay, you come here. She's back. Oh, I love her so much. Oh, her face is wet. What did you just? She got water.
It's cute.
Yeah, Darlene, I think as women, I think that's all of us.
Yeah, Darlene's a Gemini though, so it's a little different.
Yeah, I'm a Pisces, but I'm at the end of the Pisces, like I'm towards the end of the what do you call that? So I think I start to pick up what's right after Pisces. See, I'm not good with the signs and stuff. I'm not good with astrology. So you guys can tell me what that means. I don't know. But I am a Pisces, but I have some anger issues and I don't know if that's true Pisces or not. So I might be picking up on them.
Well, it's water, it's emotions. So, I mean,
they run high. But I run a little hot too, but that might just be the ginger genes. I don't know. That's what I blame them on. I'm not. And Haircut says, no way I will beat you to be Darlene's first up. Let's race. Come on, Darlene. Let's go. Haircut and I are in a competition. Yeah, I think so too. This is Miss Tansy. Oh, she says, shut up. Don't tell people my name.
It's so cute.
No, she's not. She's evil. She's the devil.
Cute kid.
I gotta go. She's like, I gotta go. And then like, watch. In just another minute, she's gonna trot her little sweet ass back over here like, hey, Mom, I love you. Hello, V-Dot. Holy shit. I don't think V-Dot's ever been in this chat before. Yeah, I know why. Because those over there, crystal tits. We're probably going to have a few more. There's a lot more people watching.
Oh, hey.
Well, welcome, V-Dot. See, yeah. Sassy says, I told you, no clearance racks. Yeah. Stay away from estate sales. No. Go to estate sales. They're fun. I love them. And Darlene says, Gemini with a Cancer cusp. See, I think that's where I'm Pisces. Yeah. Somebody will have to explain it to me someday.
I'm a Cancer moon, so I understand. I get them too. I get feelings too. I don't know if you noticed that about me.
I don't want feelings. I want to be dead inside.
Me too.
I was very happy being dead inside for the longest time, and then all of a sudden, all that shit comes back, and I'm like,
Yo,
I
what
don't
the
like
fuck?
this. I don't like it. I just would rather be my cold, dead self. Yeah, but someone woke stuff up in me, and now I'm just gonna be angry and passionate for a while. Like, that's not good for anybody. And Haircut says, try Capricorn German. Want to describe being overly blunt. That's that German, right? Not that Scots or any. Well, I do have German in me too. So,
Same.
unfortunately, and
Some people don't
yeah,
like that.
a lot of people don't. Damn Germans. um, let's see. Yeah, Ryan, girl Ryan says it was the '80s and I was 5, but still, that's no excuse. I just, yeah, the hamster. That story is stuck with me. Um, what was his name again, Ryan? Was it Patrick? I think it was Patrick, or is that the start? I think I might be thinking SpongeBob. I don't know.
There's a Patrick.
Let's see. Let me go down here. Boop boop. Oh my gosh, there's a lot. Mia, she's still up. Holy crap! Is the Benadryl not working tonight, Mia?
It's only 11.
She needs to get some gummies.
She's got 5 minutes.
Oh, she's got okay. Yeah, before. And VDOT says Gemini's run it.
He's like extra Gemini. Like I did his natal chart, and he is
Really?
Gemini. Sorry, my foot keeps falling asleep, cat. She keeps.
All right, somebody needs to do mine for me so I can understand myself. Not that I really want to. I think I want to forget a lot of stuff. And Mia's Sagittarius season is over.
Is he still thing?
Did that end tonight? Is that the end? Oh, where's Turd? I was gonna play her Moose Flute song tonight if she came in, but I have it ready to go.
What doing?
And Sassy says Black Soul, then I came along. Yeah, Sassy woke up my little black heart, and I'll never forgive her for that. So she can. Yeah, Sassy, you're on my shit list now. Thanks a lot. And Leanne says, but I've noticed that the more I embrace my gifts, the more I learn, and things are making more sense. They do. When you start accepting the things, yeah, definitely. Yeah, heart is cold but open. I know Ernie we were talking the other day, and she's like, I can't be like you, Stones. I can't be closed. What was it, Ernie? I can't have a black heart like you. And I'm like, but I really don't. Like, I just say that. I'm obviously not, because I have cats and my dogs and my horses, and when things happen to them, I am a freaking mess, you guys. So I know my heart still beats. Might not be as well for people, but it beats for animals.
And men in kilts.
Oh, and Joe Hendry. Oh, because he does wear kilt too. Oh my God. Ooh, okay. It's gonna get warm in here again if we keep talking about those kilts, though. And Girl Ryan says, I miss being dead inside. Those were the days. And Ernie says her heart is a potato. Oh, Peter. Peter was the hamster, and he was a dick. He was a dick.
Well, you named him Peter.
I'd be mad too. I'd bite you. But so Tansy and me, see, Mia knows all of she knows all of her pets. Mia says she did take Oh, did you take the gummies? I got to get me some gummies. Yeah. Yeah. Minxie wants to know if you took the gummies. And yeah, Darlene says Peter is a dick. And Darlene has held a severed one in her hand before. So, all right.
She knows dick.
Next up. She knows dick.
Darlene knows dick.
Okay, I'm going to go back. Did you guys see Shiloh jump into that ice water yesterday?
Good lord.
I'm sorry, Ernie, but I mean, I'm never going to give up on Joe. Never, never. But that was something.
You don't even
And
need
I
all
like
his
how
teeth, man.
I used to be so shallow, like when in my 20s, and like if a dude, this hockey player guy that I dated, was missing his front teeth, and he took them out when he played, and I didn't know that, and then I watched him play, I was like, "Where are your teeth?" And now I'm like, "No, that's kind of sexy." Now that
I don't know if it's
things
sexy, but I don't
change,
have to pay attention to it.
dude. His brain though is like it. Wow, like I could just listen to him talk. But yeah, oh, Mia says no gummies. I'm sorry, Mia. I'm gonna go get some tomorrow before Christmas if I gotta put up with everybody. Ah. Vita says, "Why you talking that mess about my dude Petey?" He doesn't know who the fuck that is. He's a dick of a hamster that came off the clearance rack at Woolsworth. And that is really hard for me to say with a dry mouth. So, yep, like Shallow Hal. Oh, that was a good movie. I like that one. I may have to watch that tonight. I need something. And Ernie says it's sexy. A man that can go jump into an icy lake like that, that's kind of I haven't seen Joe do that, so I gotta say Shiloh's further up now. That was pretty hot. It was cold, but it was hot. All right. Ernie says, "Don't play with," but see. I'm good, Ernie, because I'm not gonna push the button. I haven't muted myself in like a while, right? It's been a
Since
while.
earlier tonight.
No, they So when I play the intro, it automatically mutes us.
Okay.
And then it'll pop as soon as the intro's done, then it goes off. So,
That makes sense.
all right. All right. So we're going to finish up here. I think this is it. Or maybe not. I think there's still more to go. So modern practice and investigation. So it's more ghost hunting and witchcraft today. So modern ghost hunting is I talked about this on Friday. EMF detectors, so electric magnetic field, EVPs, so electronic voice phenomenon, so recorders, thermal cameras, and then looking for interaction and responses. So, like the flashlight, we watched another YouTuber do an investigation where they do the flashlight and they ask questions, and the spirit supposedly can manipulate the flashlight to make it turn off and on. So that's where ghost hunting is. Like I said, they're trying to be very scientific, right? And witchcraft today is mostly what you hear about is like the cleansing rituals, boundary setting, and communication through intuition and spirit etiquette. I would like that spirit etiquette to also go into the ghost hunting as well, because I don't feel like sometimes they give the spirits respect. Like I don't like it. Like when what do they call it? Like provoking. I don't think that's necessary. I don't think that's necessary ever. If they don't want to talk to you, they don't want to talk to you. Leave them the hell alone. Just like somebody came into my house and just started like, "Hey, I would probably be like, "Get out of my house." I shut the door and yeah, not talk to them. So, but now the bridges, I know like 20 years ago, God, 20 years ago, when I first started watching like the Ghost Hunters, like Taps and all of those guys, if somebody said a psychic or anything that they were like, ooh, it's like hocus pocus, right? It was such bullshit. They were just like, no, shut that. They would shut it down. But now,
A bit of
over the years,
irony there, considering what his daughter was involved in.
very right, gets a little
Little
But
Fox
now,
history.
yeah, so so now they are like the probably maybe the last, I don't know, actually maybe like the last 8 years or so, I've been to like you go on the ghost hunts like to these really cool places that you can't just go to on your own, like the
Right.
big like the asylums and things like
Mm-hmm.
that they only let groups into, right?
Right.
um there's people there, they're doing a cleanse, like when you finish up, you come out of the building, there's people out there saging. Oh, hey, do you want me to sage you? And it's just like, well, hell yeah, if you're gonna and that shit would have never have happened before. Like somebody would have come out and just been like, what are you doing? So it's things like that now that I really like. And I think it's also like I've noticed too, like you see maybe not so much like psychics involved in the investigations, but I've seen them use dowsing rods, like be a little bit more accepting to other forms of communication other than just like the electronic stuff. Um, but I think it's really cool if you can pair them up, which I've seen actually work. Like I've watched them do like a this one gentleman was doing a psychic reading and they used this thermal camera and
Mm-hmm.
had it trained on him, and you could actually see the shift in his heat signature,
Mm-hmm.
like as he's doing the psychic reading.
Mm-hmm.
So and you could see like it was like reaching out. It was so crazy. And I'm like, if we could do things like that and bridge that gap, maybe we could figure out what's going on. Like, what is it? Like, so I do like that there is a little bit more, especially like I said, when it comes to like the spirit etiquette,
Mm-hmm.
because with like we know as you with your spirit work, me when intuitive, and I like with my cemetery, like going to the cemeteries, and I always say, hey, I'm here, just I always give them a shout out, like, hey, I'm here for good, I'm not here to like um I'm here to find whatever I'm there for, right? Like just letting them know what you're there for, not being an asshole to them and provoking them, anything like that. And I think that's what I think ghost hunters, paranormal investigators could really pick up from our type of people, right? Like being respectful, and maybe like you attract more, what is that old saying? Attract more bees with sugar, right? What is that? How's that go?
Honey?
Honey, sugar, bees? I don't know. Something like that. You attract stuff, or ants with sugar? I don't know.
Do you want ants?
You attract more boys with boobies? I something like that. So I think if you would go into like say you go into a paranormal investigation and you're like, hey guys, my name's Tombstones and I'm here to talk to you, and I want to know what, hey, why are you here, who are you, just be talk to them like they're living, because maybe they still think they are. You don't know. But so I wish that, yeah, that's kind of what I think it might. I think there's a lot more investigators that are out there that have kind of turned towards that and maybe being a little bit more respectful. So I like that. Maybe they're not calling it. I'm sure they're not going to admit to like witchcraft or anything, but I do like that. I know some of them that carry holy water around with them. I have a couple of friends who go often to these like events, like a lot, like seems like a couple times a month they're going, and they always have holy water in their pocket.
They'll acknowledge a
um,
demon, but not a witch. Cool.
right. And then I have troubles with demons, because I'm, to me, like a demon, I'm always more, I think they're more a manifestation of, like we were talking about the poltergeist, right? I think they might be a little bit more of a manifestation of people, like just the bad energy, like in a place.
Or someone that was a
especially
really bad human.
still there, and because they can't write, like, yeah, there's bad ghosts. Not saying that they're all Casper or anything. I mean, you don't know why they're still there. The person haunting that house could have been like Peter. He could have been a real dick hamster in real life, and
I
he
hope
might
Peter
know. Like,
told us.
I know, poor Peter. You know, R.I.P. Peter. I hope you went to hamster heaven and that you were reformed and you saw the light.
Hamster house in the sky.
Yeah, you're spinning in that big wheel up there, and you're happy. Poor Peter. He's just gonna have this reputation now for he lives on. um, let's move down. Okay. What you have any thoughts on that at all, AJ? With the I don't
Yeah,
know, have you ever been ghost hunting? I don't even know if I asked you that before.
I have not. I would under the right circumstances. I do have mixed feelings about it. Some, I mean, I kind of want to, and I think it's very interesting. I don't know if I would go. Maybe hunting is the wrong word that I wouldn't want to use.
Mhm.
Investigation, I guess maybe you could. I think it's interesting. You have seen, and like you said, at least definitely in the past 5 years, um, that people will have intuitive mediums come with them almost as an asset or an add-on, um, with them. You know, there's a recognition there, and it is almost like, I mean, it is them doing that mediumship on kind of multiple levels, more so for the humans just to have an understanding of what it is that they're interacting with, what they can be or could be. Did Mike say what?
Ernie told me to stop playing with my mic, and I don't. She might have been talking about my rooster.
Oh, her
I don't
cock.
know.
Got it.
But I have to drink because yeah, it's been a rough day. it's
so
it's
yeah,
just tea though.
bottoms up. Put that cock in your mouth, girl.
Oh, Leanne doesn't know. Leanne doesn't know about turd. Well, if she comes, we will introduce you, and at some point, she probably will show up. So, now he's interested.
makes sense. He could have been. He goes ghost hunting, so it could have been that. Or
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
So yeah, I think that is where there's an important crossover, because naturally when you're working with energy, it's something that kind of comes with the territory from the beginning as you develop either intuitive skills, or if you're reading cards or whatever is, you generally from the beginning are told and have an awareness of negative and positive energies or entities or spirits or ghosts, whoever you may or may not be talking to. So there's an understanding and respect developed from the start. And so being able to integrate those two, I think, will only lead to beneficial outcomes when it comes to investigation of haunted places. And again, like what you said, like the demon thing, like people call demons so quickly. And, you know, I think we've manifested something that is that, but I don't think it's nearly as common as what people say, or else we'd be fucked. We'd be in so much more trouble than we already are if they were as prevalent as people like to say they are.
That's my thought too. Like, I know there's bad entities out there. Like there are, but not like everything you watch now seems to be there's a demon, and like this the demon house down in Gary, Indiana, like the demon house, and I'm like, it's Gary, Indiana, for one thing. No, if Sassy's down in that neck of the woods. No offense, Sassy,
Indiana's got
please.
some shit.
But Gary is not. Just the fact that it doesn't shock me that there's a haunted house there, and that there's a house with a really bad reputation there. But
where's
that's probably
Carmel
about
in proximity to that?
Carmel, Illinois.
Is it Illinois, or isn't there one in? Maybe I'm getting the two confused. For some reason, I feel like Maybe I
I
just saw
think
an
there's
episode of something that covered both of them at the same time.
yeah, I think Carmel is Illinois,
Illinois.
but like Southern Illinois. I'd have to look. I'd have to see a map.
I get that from
I don't.
Blib. Our dad's side's never been good with geography.
I know where stuff is, but I just like I've had to drive through Illinois and I've driven through Indiana and Ohio, and I prefer to forget about it for the most part.
Fair.
If I don't
Do it.
have to. I'm starting to freeze up a little bit, aren't I? Hello, Erica. Let's see. It's because there are so many frauds out there, like the one, yeah, and there are. But you know what? There's also frauds that are into ghost hunting too. So, I mean, it goes both ways, right? Like, yes, there are people who say they're psychic and they're not. There's also people who go ghost hunting and say that they've caught evidence and they fake evidence. So
there's also idiots. There's dumb people.
And there's like Peter. There's assholes and dicks. So yeah. There he goes. Can't attract more bees with honey. Thank you. Or I liked mine. The bees and the sugar. So honey sugar. Sorry, guys. Oh, all right. And Vida says, I'm going to haunt y'all, but make it goofy and funny. Please do. Just make sure it's a funny thing. Don't, oh gosh.
He's going to
hide creepy. Like, my cats already do that. They sit on it, and then I'll be running around the living room trying to find it, and it'll be under one of them.
Minx does that with my phone and like my headphones and my keys. Anything that she knows that I'm going to be looking for that like distract from her, take away from her.
Earbuds. If I leave, if they fall out, oh my God, they're gone. Like, I don't even know how many pairs. At some point, I'm going to like just totally clean the house. There's going to be like 16, 17
just stashed somewhere.
There's just going to be a shit ton of them around here. And VDOT's giving a shout out to Petey. Poor Petey. Hey, this way he lives for Petey lives forever now. Girl Ryan, Peter was the biggest lovable a-hole hamster. He had a burial, and my brother duck him burial that where's the okay.
My brother duck
her brother buried.
I'm hoping your brother didn't fuck him, but I don't think that's the typo you made either. Dug him.
I think we need to pause for
I'm sorry.
Hey, we've had worse. Yeah. But I'm slowly getting rid of all those videos. they're bad. Also, my brother D came up after the burial. That's a whole nother story. Oh, your girl right. We have talking to do here. We need to. This is a whole story that's unfolding here that you didn't tell me about before. You just talked about Peter. So, and Haircut says not just frauds, but who's perfect. We all make mistakes. Yeah. But if you're out there trying to capitalize on being like a grifter or a fraud, that's a little different. But yeah, I mean, there's
extra with the ghost hunting shit. It's really disrespectful, honestly. Like, because it's
and
they are looking for something, right? They want an answer, or it gives them hope for something, and they're believing. And I think that false sense of hope is kind of fucked up.
Yeah, that's why, like, I really do like that. There's a couple ghost hunters that I fall. You know what? I'm going to start calling them paranormal investigators too, because I don't like that hunting part either. Like Dalen Spratt, who was part of the Ghost Brothers. Oh my God, I love
funny. I don't know why they're not still like they were the funniest.
Well, they were, and he's my favorite. He was my favorite of the three, but he goes to cemeteries and he does the spirit box. But he is he is like just the way he approaches it. He's very respectful. Like and I really like
He's honest
that.
about
And
what he
it's
doesn't know. He's curious. Like, yeah, I appreciate that.
yes, and I really like him, and I like the fact that it's not edited. It's not
Hmm.
overproduced. Like I like that they're now in a environment where like it's you're watching him and it's right there instead of watching it on the sci-fi channel, right? And it's just they cut the stuff out. They slip things in to make it kind of look like, oh, did you hear that or did you see that? Like just
Well, they've got other
after like
people they've got to fit in a time slot. They've got advertisers to worry about,
yeah. And I think that detracts when they're like trying to be scientific about it. I'm just like, well, are you though? Because when you do claim you have evidence, I'm kind of to the point like I'm like, but is it like then I have to doubt you, and I don't like that. But when I'm watching like Dalen, for instance, I'm just like you hear it right there in real time, and that I like. So I like that it's shifted from that overproduced and over edited um,
oh, bagel bites. So
television.
ridiculous.
And I love that I'm sure they would probably rather have like their show back and they were hilarious. Like I would watch them 100 times over before I would watch any of the other guys because they were just they brought something to it. Because I think if I was going to go out and do a show, I would probably be more like them. I, I'm not. I would not be the obviously. Like you could tell, we're sitting here talking. We're telling jokes. We're being funny. Like I think, um, yeah, bring some humor into it. I don't think it has to like just. Sometimes they come off as such dicks, right? Like I don't know. That's just there's just a few of them that I might not like as much, but yeah. And Darlene says people who don't understand will say demons and demonic, and it's all the time now, though. Like everything I watch, like, am I gonna get I can't get canceled on YouTube, can I? Right? I can't. I just not get any more subscribers. But like Ghost Adventures, right? Like everything's a demon. Everything's a
Yeah,
demon.
like
And I'm
I
just
said
like,
that
ugh.
bagel bites, Zachary bagel bites,
Oh,
whatever.
did you say? Is it called
Bagel bites.
Bagel Bite? Oh,
Yeah, no,
he knows.
he's hilarious, but he's the worst. And I do believe that they have had some genuine experiences, but
Yeah.
it's just so over the fucking top, and
Yep. Because
he's
I
been
watched them
possessed a billion
initially.
times.
Yeah.
Well, they
Some of
were
the
one of the only
places.
ones to watch at the time. Like you had Taps, and then they were kind of like the next group, aside from like a couple other ones that weren't really like you had to
Yeah.
wait every year for Halloween to come around for Travel
Oh.
Channel to do their like.
Oh my gosh, when Ghost Hunters and Taps they do that whole night
Mm-hmm.
and Josh Gates would come
Those were
on
good.
and oh my
I
I
still like
love
Josh
Josh
Gates though.
Gates.
So yeah.
Oh, he is so cute. He was in my hometown. He was here. And I didn't know about it until he was
Oh,
gone. And I'm like, well, that's as a good thing I
that's a
didn't
sign. Protect evidence.
because it was a good so they probably planned it that way, like, hey, um, don't let her know that we're coming because I would have. Ooh, I like him, even though he's just a cutie. I like him, but yeah, I lived.
He's really
I
relatable too.
lived.
Like
He
that
is. He's just so. There's just yeah. I just like his sense of humor, and I think he's adorable. But yeah, I found out like the day after, like I drove past. Like he was actually at this little hole in the wall diner and I drove past to take my kid to school. And I'm like,
that
that
close.
place is really hopping this morning. Like, what's going on? And I'm like, yeah, he was in there. And I was so upset.
Wasn't
Like,
meant to
and
be.
William Shatner was here. I found out the day after. And yeah, I'm just like, you know what? I've just never end. Haircut says, yeah, Indiana. That's the problem. I think the whole state is full. Sorry. Kidding. I'm kidding. I love you, Indiana. Maybe. Sassy says the scary part of ghost investigations is the energy could be evil and follow you. I was always interested in paranormal activity and had an EMF detector too, but nowadays I'm more cautious. Um, I'm actually very cautious going only because I've had weird stuff happen after these events, and that's one reason I never not cleanse myself afterwards anymore. It wasn't anything bad, but like just weird stuff. I didn't think I had anything attached, but I think it tried to follow me one time. Like I had some like just yeah, some weird shit was going down, like, as I was driving away from the place, and, like,
Mhm.
I had stuff rattling around in the back of my vehicle,
No, that
and I pulled over, and I thought, "If somebody is in" like, I so first thing I always think of, like, is like, you watch those movies, right? You get in your car the girl gets in her car, and she's getting ready to drive away, and then there's a guy in the back seat, right? And I'm thinking, "There's
Mhm.
somebody in my back seat," right? Like, I was t and I pull over, I
Ugh.
jump out, and I'm looking in the back. There's nothing in my car. I had a Prius at the time. Nothing was back there. And I heard something rustling around back
Ah,
there.
that
And
makes
this
me.
was a we were I had I don't know. It was we had some really crazy experiences that night and yeah, I did not sage when I left because there was somebody out there and I'm like, I'm so tired. I want to go back to my hotel. I want to go to sleep. And I wish I had now, but and that night I had the weirdest freaking dreams,
Ooh,
like some weird
don't like
stuff.
that.
So like after that, I was like, mm-mm, never again. And after that, like I bring my own sage now, and just in case somebody's not out there already doing it. But yeah, it's I
You
mean,
bring your
still
own
go there.
stuff either way, honestly. But
Yeah,
I just
be on the safe side.
I know that
And
people
Ernie,
always also intend. I know that people always have
scary.
well intentions, or usually do when they're on that and trying to clear each other. I just don't. I don't let people work with my energy if I don't know them. I wouldn't, and that to me
Hmm.
is even allowing them to clear you. Um, I don't. Mm-mm.
I
I
never
let my
thought about
I
that.
let my
That's
shaman do
interesting
it.
you say that.
Outside of my shaman and one of my best friends, I've never let anyone. No.
Hmm. That's interesting. I never would have thought of that. Now I'm gonna be freaking out. Yeah, because I'm going down to New Orleans at the end of February, and we're going on a late night ghost hunt at a plantation, a haunted plantation. So, yeah, now I'm kind of like, maybe I'll just do my own. And my bestie's coming with me, so maybe I'll just bring my sage and just do both of us. But yeah, um, yeah, because now I'm kind of wondering, oh shit, this is like putting something on me when I'm
Or even just not
sage
knowing what they're
me,
doing.
dude.
Even not knowing what they're doing. It's I think again with the popularity of Sage and just being so popular is like I don't know. People are playing with energy and they have no fucking clue. It's like they're just again, I'm not trying it's not like in a gatekeepy way, but just do your research on and understand because at the core of everything, we are that same energy, right? Like that's what we are. We've just manifested physically in this plane in reality vibrationally for whatever reason that we don't fully aware aren't fully aware of. Like we don't get it entirely, right? But the the base molecules and everything, like it's all the same. We're all the same thing. I'm the same shit as this wall ultimately, right? Like it's all just frequency and vibration, and so you're messing with the same thing that can create something like one of us, right?
Mhm.
And if you're just I just feel like it's something you don't play with. So whether they have well intentions, know what they're doing, don't know what they're doing, um, I don't like you don't know what that person's been through energetically that day, right? You don't know what's on their mind. So unless it's a practitioner that you've worked with that comes highly recommended, or or you know it's someone that knows what they're doing, or you trust, or you really just trust them, it's a friend and you're doing it together. Like, even then, again, I'd say when you're doing it for yourself, know what the hell it is you're doing, because people cause
Yeah.
chaos in their own lives by playing with sage. You hear it all the time. It's like, oh, I saged and then shit got worse in my place. Well, no shit, you did it. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. Sorry,
Yeah.
you're playing with
Well,
energy. Don't know
anybody,
what
right?
you're doing.
They go on Amazon and they buy sage, right? I might be too close to my mic here. Hang on. They just go on Amazon and they think it's as easy as ordering, some smudge sticks and lighting it up and walking around their house with it. But I mean, we know that there's more to it than that.
But imagine just popping
And
up with something and you're pissing something off in your space. Like, what if all you've done is managed to get something that gets their attention in a way that is irritating to them, but not like, think about it as like like, say you have some type of infection, you need antibiotics, but it's the wrong antibiotic, and so it halfway kills it and then it comes back with a vengeance. Like, people do that shit in their houses all the time.
yeah,
It's the same type of thing.
VDOT's, yeah. And like we were talking earlier about intention, right? Too, and being in a good headspace when you're doing your cards or whatever. I I guess I never even thought about that with, like, yeah, I've let people sage me at paranormal events, right? Like walking out and somebody's like going at it out there and I'm like, "Oh yeah, go ahead." But I mean, it has been a while. So I mean, those were in the days probably
And it
before
could
I
be
even
fine. You
knew
could
how
be
to do
fine.
it, but
Honestly, like,
yeah.
it could be 100% fine. I'm just saying, if I'm giving all the details and what my own personal practices are or aren't, and what I would say, these are areas where things could potentially have consequences that you're not intending, and to varying degrees. It's not all, like, it's not the end of the world necessarily, but just be aware of, again, it's just a part of that education.
Yeah. So no, I like that though too, like know who's doing it. So, and yeah, like I said, I will be bringing my own with me when we go down to New Orleans, but because I know where mine come from. I've made my own because we used to have we had white sage and Indian sage that just grew all over our yard. Like it just grew all over the freaking place. I mean, it smelled like if I think our property would have just been cleansed anyway, just with the amount of sage that grew just naturally on its own. But I would go out and everybody thought, my boyfriend thought I was weird because I'm out there. He's like, "What are you doing with all these weeds?" And I'm
You
like,
are
"It's
weird.
I am weird, and I fully embrace my weirdness." So
Nothing
I
wrong
think
with
other
it.
people should embrace it. Stop calling other people weird and abnormal because you're not normal either. Because odds are there's something weird about you too. So,
Yeah, you fucking
um,
weirdos.
yeah, you freaking weirdos. Just join the crowd. Just embrace your differences. Like that's what makes us fun, right?
Match my
Like
freak.
who
Fine.
yeah, who wants to be like cookie cutter all the time? I mean, there's a reason you want to be like that. You want to be perceived as normal is because you know you're not. I'm good with not, and I'll say it. I say it 100 times probably every stream. Like I'm a weirdo. I'm fine with that. I like hanging out in cemeteries, and I like talking about ghosts. And yeah, um, you get me started on the Salem witches. I'll never stop. So I'm weird. I love it. I embrace it. Vida says a common confusion with demonology is still subjected to who's looking. Yeah. So whoever to that shock and awe, I think too, right? Like I don't know. I think it's at least when they're on TV, it's if they say there's a demon there, right? It's probably going to get them some attention, get them some ratings because I don't see too many I haven't been to any of these paranormal investigations that I've been on that we've ever had demons. Like it's always just been ghost. So it does depend on who's looking and yeah, very true. And so Haircut says Carmel and Carmel. There's a lot of um,
Carmel.
Carmel. So Sassy said Carmel is near Indianapolis, Indiana, and then there's a Mount Carmel in Illinois. That's the one I was thinking of, is Mount
Okay.
Carmel. But there
So
is
we're
a
all right.
Carmel. So we're all right. I don't know if we're all right,
But we're all correct.
but we're correct. We're all correct. Do you ladies think that a person who is very empathetic is synonymous with an empath? I think empath is different. I think so anyway.
I think
Empathetic is should just go ahead, AJ.
I want to say it's like an autism. It's on a sliding scale. And so like being empathetic is something like at the very like base bottom of like all humans should have some level of empathy and be able to tap into that. Whereas like being an empath is kind of another level.
Like a spectrum.
Yeah, it is. I think it's like
Yeah,
I think
like you said, like autism. Not to.
And I think you have to. I pick up on shit way too easily, and it's a struggle because I let it actually get to me, and I'm definitely like someone who, if I see someone crying, my ass is gonna start crying. I feel like my best example is me getting like sympathy pink eye with my ex. He had pink eye, and I had never seen like someone like with like really bad acting pink eye, and he came over, and
it's gross.
We assumed that I had it. That's how red, and like the veins in my eyes, like my eye was like bloodshot the next day, and I was like, oh fuck. And I got my aunt and uncle to look at it, like doctors, and I'm like, are you sure? And then by the end of that day, like it was just all gone. Like it was never like swollen pussy. It wasn't that part of it, but like my eye got red, and like, and the best thing I can say, like I call it I had empathy pink eye, just like people who will get like the pregnancy
that's what I was thinking too, like like men, right, when their wives are in labor and they're like, oh, I'm like, yeah, you couldn't handle it. But it's sweet that they are empathetic. But yeah, I think being empathetic and being an empath are, I mean, yeah, I think they're like, it is. I like how you said it. That makes probably is more understandable, like a sliding scale. And I think we all have, well, except for what is it? Is it sociopaths that don't have empathy? Correct. And but I think we all have that ability. God.
God damn it! Sorry.
I tell you what, people are coming for him. Apparently. All right. Stay off that topic because shit'll get deep in here, and I don't have my boots on tonight. Yeah, I think everybody does have, except for Australians and sociopaths. Everybody has. If you have empathy, and I think we could all tap into that. I think we just we have to want to, right? Like being intuitive. I think we all, like people call it a gut feeling or instinct. I think those, and I think if you open yourself up, I think you start to get closer to being an empath. Is that?
I think it's a skill you can develop.
Yeah, I think if you accept it, just like being people seeing ghosts, right? Like if I think the more you're open to things, the more you're going to be able to discover. And yeah, I don't know, like I know I'm very empathetic. I always like to think I'm more intuitive than I am an empath, because I've heard there's a person who we know and don't like that said she's empath, and I try to stay away from that term now because I just don't want. who
people
use
who
it too
go
much
to like,
and
and I'm an empath. Like you, it's like you saying that you're an honest person. Like you don't really need to tell us. Like we kind of know who you are,
no.
or we don't.
Well, I say I'm intuitive because I don't want people trying to pull shit
Intuitive
over.
feels
Like,
different.
like you're not gonna. I mean, I do admit though, I do not always listen to it. So when I
Yeah,
choose not to,
usually most people don't.
um, yeah, when it's yeah, I can name several times that I was just like, no, no, just ignore it. It's not. But I was right initially. If I would have just listened, right, and
We
I
usually
think
are,
we've
especially when.
all
No offense, dude.
especially women. No offense to men, but I think we've just got that natural instinct that God, if we just listen to it more often, like I think we'd but yeah, I think people need to also lift be a lot more empathetic of other people. I think we need to I can name several people that need to tap into that empathy. Because I don't
Yeah,
think we're all of them are sociopaths or Australians. So, yeah. And
beat
I
up.
what
Sorry, beat
did
up.
he say something else? Do I need to keep scrolling down? I
No,
got a little. I let that.
he's talking shit.
Oh, oh. Let's see. Leon says, I have to go. Thank you for welcoming me warmly. Got to get ready for my daughter and daughter in law's arrival tomorrow. Well, thank you for
Aw,
joining us,
enjoy.
Leanne. Yeah, have fun with your have fun tomorrow. And Merry Christmas and Happy Solstice or Yule or Hanukkah. I can't
Or
think of all of
whatever
them.
it is you do or don't
Whatever
celebrate.
happy season you want to celebrate. And Darlene says you can be one or both. I do like the spectrum. I think that I like that term. I like that term a lot better. Melissa's here. Happy birthday, Melissa. Yay. I
Happy
think it's
birthday, rest of the
it's
weekend.
over though, but yeah. Still happy birthday. I was waiting for you cuz I have moose flute and I didn't want to play it without you cuz I don't want to get copyrighted. So, and I know she'd probably be like, "Bitch, you ain't playing that when I'm not there."
She totally struck for that.
Ernie says, VDOT, I don't think so. I'm very in tuned to other people's emotion in real life, so I choose to be alone a lot. I think if you are, there's probably those of us that like, it's like Ernie, right? Like you just pick up on too much, and it probably is a good thing to know when you can, when you need to be away from people. And I always wonder that, like with autism, with like they get really overwhelmed, and I always wonder if there's some correlation there, like if they're because I always think they're on a different level, like a better level than we are of understanding and picking up on emotions and
Yeah, I've
all of
kind of
that.
started
So
to view that as like an evolution in human consciousness more than anything else in it. a little, it's a little.
last night, we had her hanging upside down like this, and she was so happy just playing. Like she was batting at us, like she was just having the best, and she was hanging upside down, like not like we weren't dangling her, like I had her firmly, but she had her she was just like going crazy, like swatting, and she was just having the best time. Oh shit! I think all hell's about to break loose. Okay, let's go down. Um, God, it's been yeah, it's getting late here. Why don't we finish up with chat and God, we've got so much more to talk about, AJ, and
Yeah, go through
hope,
what you've
yeah,
started.
let's
We
go
can set up
back and
another.
yeah, we'll do a part 3. Let's see, because we've got to play a song for Melissa here and celebrate her birthday. The only way I know how, and that's to play moose flute, since it's also the Yule season and it's solstice and all of that. Ernie Birdie, I think empathy can be a double-edged sword. Empathy is sometimes synonymous with altruism. Did I say it right? But it balances itself and can be negative. So says my nerdy ass. um, Sometimes you know what? Yeah, I tell you, sometimes I wish I could shut it off because you've got those really horrible people that really don't deserve your empathy, yet you still like I find myself feeling bad for them sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh and they don't deserve it because I know how they've hurt other people badly and the things
Or
that they've
you.
said about other people or about me. But then I'm like, well, you have to come back to that, like, well, who hurt you? Like, why are you an asshole like this, right? Or something bad happens to them, and then you're like, oh shit, like you feel bad for them. And sometimes I wish I could shut that off because I don't know. I think they sometimes like you reap what you sow. So maybe they're bringing it on themselves, but I still can't help but not feel bad sometimes
Right.
for them. But yeah. Um, Melissa, we have a new friend here, and she was, yeah, Turd, you are now legend because everybody's like, who's Turd? We'll have to show. We'll have to go back and show some of Turd Ferguson. Haircut says one of my favorite people this lifetime was a psych professor at Harvard. His thesis on cross cultural funerary rituals said the Chinese have the most rituals to keep the D away. Oh, the demons is D for demons, I think. So, yeah. Because nothing going to keep the dicks away. I'm sorry, but yeah, we probably better off keeping the demons away. Tansy, why every time you come up here, I get hair either in my lip balm or oh, she's back. Um, um, but then, well, I mean, it's kind of where it sort of makes sense. I mean, they have a lot. I don't know. The Puritans had quite a few. I mean, I just got that book, and that was something I keep wanting to. I got to get back to this subject, but God, this is fascinating. But I did finally get my book on. It's called Graven Images, and it's about the artwork on like the old colonial headstones in New England. And you think Puritans, right? Like I always kind of thought they wouldn't do anything that like represented like the devil or anything like that. Well, come to find out, yeah, they put like the hex circles on the headstones to keep the devil away. I didn't know that's what they were, and I've been looking at headstones for I don't even know how long, like forever. So, uh I'm can't wait to read that because I funerary rituals that is it's all a fascinating subject. I would like to know more about that haircut. That is it's fascinating to me. So and V dot said it too to keep the D away. I
What
mean,
brings the D closer? What brings more?
our
Never mind.
our brains all go down the wrong path, but we do eventually come back to some form of
Do we?
intelligence. I think we always we're always dabbling. Uh-oh. She's on the prowl. Hi Dubs. Oh
Hey,
Erica
Duff.
says Dubs is up. Whoa, what'd she say? I'm late. I had Mexican food for dinner and had to take a nap. Woo. Oh god, that sounds good.
Yeah,
Um God, I'm hungry. I want a taco. God, now that's I'm hungry. All right, V dot. Definitely, I tend to be very self-deprecating. It helps me relate to who I'm speaking with. If I show vulnerability, then others let their guard down. I'm a little intimidating in real life. I'm tall, and are you? I think Ernie's pulling that tall card on us because she knows we're short people. She's intimidating us.
she's talking shit, didn't she?
Yeah, she is. She's coming for us. Hey, just because we're short.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's still our day for 9 minutes.
Yeah.
11 minutes.
Oh shit! Yeah, we only got 11 minutes. We got to talk all our shit right now because after that, Ernie's gonna come for us. But I get what you're saying. I get what Ernie's saying here too, right? Like yeah. I always do that where I start to overshare a lot too. Like I want to. How is that? Somebody told me this was a ADHD thing where you um you you show you sympathize, like you always. It's not like you're trying to one up somebody, like in like telling a story or
Right.
trying, but that's how you want them to. That's the only way we know how to
Yeah.
express that
We're showing
we
that,
get
like, I've been
you.
through it too, so I relate
Yeah,
to this. It's not about, like,
yeah,
here's my trauma instead.
yeah. It's not a
I understand you.
narcissism thing. Yeah, it's not self-centered. It's just more like that's the only way we know how to express that is to tell you, yeah, we've been there. Here's my story. So yeah, and and maybe that's a little bit too. Like you just that's how I relate to people. Like when they start telling me their story, I'm like, whoa, hey, I got one too. You know, right? To make
Yeah.
them feel because I want them to feel at ease and
Hmm.
um yeah. So I get that, Ernie. And Dubs is here. Boop boop. Sassy says she don't claim it. Nobody claims Indiana, not even people in Indiana, Sassy. So that's kidding. I can't make fun of Indiana anymore, guys. That's a different story. I can't. Well, I can, but I'll get in trouble. Yeah. Sometimes I can feel people are being drained by the hanger honors from I've got one. But um AJ's gonna help me get rid of my hanger on her. So they can be draining. Like those I don't know, from another origin. I don't know if you're talking like ghosts or people, but either way,
Both can be.
spirits or but yeah, if you I think if we're giving too much time and energy to too much thought to
Anything.
either anything, you're giving your energy away to them and it's going to deplete you. It's going to make you tired. It's going to make you stressed. Like me, it's going to make you really ornery all the time. And that's not a good thing either. And I think at some point, yeah, you do have to release. Um, yeah, and we're gonna, AJ and I are going to. I think we'll get it. You want to talk about that next time you come on, AJ? Want to
Oh,
talk
excuse
about
me.
like
Yes.
releasing? I know
Mm.
I'm getting super tired. This herbal tea is does nothing to keep you awake. Because that's a good. I think that's a good thing. Sometimes just not even thinking about it like as a spell or working or however you want to say it, but just the symbolism of it. Sometimes just like lighting that piece of paper on fire and letting it go. Like,
Yeah, we'll focus on cord cutting next time.
yeah,
Let's do
because
that.
I'm very interested. I have not done a lot of this. Like, I've tried in the past and not been successful. So I'm probably not quite doing something right, or I'm not being very earnest. Like you have to want to, right? Your intention has to be you want to let that whatever that is, you have to let it go. You have to want to let it go. You can't still keep, harping on it. All right. And I thought Sassy was going to say something. Yeah. Uh, Secret Agent Melissa was Turd Ferguson for a while. She's a woman of many faces. And Sassy lives in Lake Michigan. I'm so glad you did not call it Lake Chicago because you were going to get in so much trouble. VDOT says, I bet a lot of people look to you for support and go off your energy. Don't be so hard on yourself. Oh, God, we have such a good chat. Like we have such good people come in here. I love it. That is very nice. Yeah, he got to be careful because some people do, right? Like they want, right? Like we're talking about The Shining, right? Like I think some people they notice that about you. They'll pick up on your energy and they know that they'll drain you dry. For lack of a better term. And Leanne says, nice to meet you too. Uh, and come back, Leanne. We get even more feral than this. This was actually a pretty calm night. I have a little baby kitten trying to be bad up here on this thing, sir. All right. I'm going to go down. I'm just making sure.
Oh, let me mention.
Uh,
I'd
mm,
thought of
Go ahead.
to recommend to people who haven't seen it a good way to kind of see where crossover can happen is I'm sure you know Greg and Dana Newkirk, but
yeah,
for anyone who hasn't watched their show or their series Hellier, it's really good. It starts off as more of potentially like alien in origin, like the Kentucky Goblins, for people who know about that. There's a whole lore. There's the Mammoth Cave system, which is a huge cave system that, you know, you hear about Tommy knockers. Like, there's all this lore around there. But there's a couple of stories that are really well known within different communities, paranormal community. And then this doctor emails them basically and says, my family's had this experience, and these entities, these things, whatever they are messing with us. And so it kind of like starts this ball rolling on this whole thing, but it goes through a whole like paranormal, but his wife, Dana Newkirk, is a witch. Like, she's a self-proclaimed, she practices. So they bring in her skill set with the witchcraft and stuff. They start communicating with these beings that are like in a cave. Then it gets into this whole like these pagan roots of symbolism of the green man, and it's really interesting to get a full like history of all these different, they go really in depth in it, and I don't know, it just kind of mixes all of the stuff that we've kind of been talking about, and they're also a cool couple to follow if you're into paranormal investigations as well.
Yeah, they are. I really like them. I've seen them on. God, I think because you said you didn't know who Amy Bruni was. I think she's had them on. I think they were on.
Maybe I have to see who she is, because I feel like there's no way I don't know someone that's prominent in that area.
I mean, she looks kind of like this, so I've always really liked her. Like, I've gone on 2 different investigations where her and Adam, why am I blanking on Adam's last name? And I really like them because they don't do that bullshit, right? With the just having been like, you get to be right next to them and watch them do this stuff. So I never felt like they were anybody who were like they were making anything up or trying to pull shit, because that's why I kind of like doing some of these events and stuff, that you get to actually go see some of these people, because you can kind of get a feel for them. And I've always really liked her, and she's a little weird, like we are. Except she likes to haunted dolls and weird dolls. I don't do dolls, but I'll pick up tarot decks and Ouija boards, and she does that kind of stuff too. So like I just think that's neat. So she's not your typical paranormal investigator, but she's really cool. So I think you might like her. But yeah, she's a ginger though. So oh, hey, what are you doing?
Being kitten.
Okay, I gotta move down here because all hell's gonna break loose here shortly, because I think everything's going to people attach negatively with the word selfish, but being your best friend and liking yourself isn't a bad thing. In balance, yes. Whoop! And there she went. She just went all off the bat.
Scattered across something.
Tansy, she almost took one of the lights out. So like, if it goes dark in here, all of a sudden it's all Tansy's. Yeah. And yeah, why be normal? I think maybe we should, you know what? I think I'm going to make that the slogan for the channel. Why be normal? Let's be weird. All right, guys, I am going to scroll down here. Not that I don't, you guys are fucking awesome. Like the other night, everybody had all these awesome, like we could go for hours, I think. Oh, hello, Tiff, you did this the other night. You came in right at the end of the topic, the conversation. But for in honor, oh Oh no, AJ's heart isn't that cold. She's
That's what I was
got a
commenting about earlier.
She's got a cat.
It's more
Uh-oh,
a
she's
joke
done.
about- Never mind.
She's cat's down here looking at me like she's gonna jump the Ernie, they taint everything. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. I'm not
too.
TD6. All right, I'm going to and hello Erica. Okay. I just didn't want to miss any say hi to everybody. Rubica, I think I said hi earlier, but yeah. Tip, this is it right here. Energy vampires. I think we've all known them. I'm not going to name them all right here, but yeah, I think we know. Yes, let's do moose flute. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I will. Oh my gosh, you guys have. I need to start writing these because these are good. We're having some good conversations here, AJ. I really appreciate you being on. This is great, and I think everybody is like really liking this. Look at this. Let's see. Well, okay. If I don't pop your questions up here, it's not because I got way behind today. Except for C Smith. Hello, chica. I haven't seen C Smith in a while. So, well, Melissa, you know what? It's not just your birthday. It's also Short Girl Appreciation. Oh, nope. Never mind.
It is where she is, though. It's the same day still.
It's not. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is where you are. Yay! Short Girl Appreciation Day for what? 2 more hours? 2 more hours in Colorado, right? Yeah. But hello, C. Smith. Oh, I'm so happy she's here. All right. So I'm going to scroll down. I love you guys. Love all your comments. I really do. But I want to play Moose Flute. So hang on. Yeah. See, everybody wants Moose Flute. If that'll I'll play you guys Moose Flute. Moose Flute. And I think I figured out how OB does this. So, all right. Where the hell is it? All right, ready? Here we go.
Pick up the alcohol and stop your whining for 1 minute. Listen to the sleigh, god damn it. The sleigh bells. Santa's workshop elves are toy craftsmen. Magic toys are made by their hands. Striped ebony and moose antler make a bong and booze decanter. The sleigh bells call from shore to shore. They summon all the kids and more. They can steal kisses with mistletoe. What kind of shenanigans are those? The sleigh bells call, pick up the alcohol and stop your whining for 1 minute. Listen to the sleigh, god damn it. When the sleigh bells call, pick up the alcohol and stop your whining for 1 minute. Listen to the sleigh, god damn it. The sleigh bells. Santa's workshop elves are toy craftsmen. Magic toys are made by their hands. Striped ebony and moose antler make a bong and booze decanter. The sleigh bells call from shore to shore. They summon all the kids and more. Mistletoe allows a shifty kiss. What kind of shady chauvinistic shit is this? The sleigh bells. Alcohol and stop
I figured out how to do it. I'm so proud of myself. Oh my God. Things are changing now, guys. So get ready for it. And thank you, VDOT, for being here. But he's probably already gone now. So he didn't stick around for Moose Flute, and he's so missed.
What a loser.
So missed. I'm sitting here. I want to get up and do a jig. And I'm so glad Dubs is like, I'm going to do a jig. And I'm like, so did I. All right, guys. Woo!
Sleigh bells.
And I don't know what little Tansy was sitting over here just watching the screen for some reason, and there wasn't even anything moving. So I don't know what she was fixated on. But all right, we went 2 hours and 40 minutes, and my internet didn't crash tonight. So
Good job.
we did awesome. We weren't muted. No, nothing fell over. I mean, we did have a brief moment in the beginning of technical difficulties, but otherwise, pretty damn good.
You got
Pretty
some
damn good,
boobs
I'd
up
say.
close. You're welcome.
And C Smith finally came in. Yay! I'm so happy. And Turd, you must have some Irish in you to write that song, because that's a banger. I love that was my ringtone for like 6 months, and then I realized it's not Christmas anymore. I gotta take Moose Flute off of there. And all right, guys, have a good night. I should be streaming Tuesday, so if I don't, Merry Christmas, Happy Solstice, all of that season stuff. And yeah, see you guys. Bye. Bye bye.